Hi, it's Danny here from Off the Tracks. Now, if you want to win yourself a brand new Xbox Series X or even better, a PlayStation 5, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. It's that simple. All you have to do is hit that red button which says subscribe. So when the channel has hit 1,000 subscribers, we are going to pick a random name from the list and then you will win one of these prizes. So subscribe. That's all we're asking. Just subscribe. Anyway, happy riding.
Well, hello and welcome back to Off the Tracks, and today it's time for another instalment of Ride It, Pie It or Top 5 It, and I'm joined by none other than the man, the myth, the legend, CoasterDan.
Oh, thank you so much for that introduction and welcome to Ride It, Pie It or Top 5 It. With this lovely little series, what happens is we rank a coaster or a ride in a 3-tier system. For example, Ride It. It's a good ride. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. It's okay ride. It's
yeah.
You know, 5-10 minutes.
We'll give it a go.
Max. Absolutely. However, though, pine it means absolutely not. Don't even talk to me about this ride. No, we'll just walk away from it. Not forgetting top 5, which means absolutely incredible. Love this coaster. It's up there with the legends. So, Lee, what ride have we decided to review?
Well, we're going to be taking a look at none other than Saw the Ride at THORPE Park. It's a beast.
I love Saw the Ride. Absolutely do. You can find Saw at THORPE Park, just right next to Samurai. Now, I have to say straight away, this thing opened in 2009 and cost a whopping £13.5 million.
Yeah.
However, though, it's not all glory, it's not all great, because I do think that's a lot of money for what you kind of get. Now, how much money was that on the license? I'd love to know.
Yeah, maybe. And I mean, the theming's great, isn't it? I think part of the experience for me that I really enjoy is the fact that indoor section's so much fun. You know, there's a lot going on for a short amount of track space, you know what I mean? And then you get out, the theming around the lift hill's always great. As you hit the vertical hill, the first drop, amazing. Love the blades. I just think, you know, I know it did cost a pretty penny, and maybe it's not the longest ride in the world, but the theming and the package for me was worth it.
Yeah, I just wish it was that bit longer. It's 1 minute and 40 seconds, so it's really short, to be fair. But like I say, first off, you do the ridiculous queue outside the cattle pen. It's just, I hate it. I think it's badly themed. I just think it's just don't get me wrong, you got barbed wire and fencing and stuff. Now, in your eyes, you'd be kind of thinking, well, what else do you want from an outdoor? But you've spent all that money on that theming. Come on, guys. You kind of like left it to, you know, the bits and bobs. Like, I've only got a few quid left. Let's just do this.
Yeah,
outside.
I know what you mean.
And,
the cattle pen's not great going round, but I feel like as soon as you get into the station, as you go up the stairs into the station, everything, especially now, we went, didn't we, at the start of the season, and they added the music and stuff. I think, yeah, I love it personally. I think it's not a big fan to queue in it in the summer, because it gets hot in that metal veil.
There is zero shade out there. There really is.
I think in the far corner you get in the shade for like 30 seconds in the one corner, and then that's it, you're out.
Everyone's huddling around that corner going, I'm melting.
Yeah. So I do love the view of the ride though from the queue. It's the one thing where you just see the top of the vertical lift hill. And I think that's great. Sort of sets a little bit of an anxious tone for the ride.
Yeah,
like
and they do have these little like Easter eggs as you're going through in the indoor section. For example, you've obviously got the big shotgun, which above you as you just firstly walk into the actual station itself. And you hear it. I don't know if it still goes off though.
I think it does. It's like blasts air. I think now. I'm sure it does.
Air cannons or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then obviously got Billy just at the bottom of the stairs. Now he used to be at the top. Yeah, I think he used to be in the station, but I think they've moved him now down to the stairs and stuff. Yeah, I remember seeing him down there, so I don't know if they've moved him or they've got two. I'm not too sure. Let us know in the comments below. And I just love the fact we've got TV screens everywhere and you got the whole thing like game over. It's just a shame that they never had the voice. The voice is so bad. It's so bad, Lee. I can't stand that voice. What they do there, they try and like rip it off, and they just can't. They can't do it at all.
No, they should have had the real deal, shouldn't they? In there, like exit to the left and stuff. Yeah, that'd have been really good. Yeah.
So obviously you're in the station now. The station's really, really impressive. It's very, very low lit. You've got loads of Easter eggs, like I said before. You got a timer there now with the whole music of, let's play a game, dun, 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 and you got the music kicking off there. Now, what do you reckon to the cars and the trains? Are they any good? Do you reckon they're all right?
I think they're all right. Yeah, I think the theme pretty well. I like the Face Your Fears on the side and stuff. I think sometimes with a Eurofighter, it can be a bit of a rougher ride. At times, you've got to pick your seat, I think.
Yeah.
That's probably my only complaint of the ride overall. I think this season, absolutely spot on. No complaints. But last season, there was a couple of suspect rides on it. A few headaches. And I'm talking like a dangerous inner headache. Like, I remember getting off thinking, I didn't like that feeling. It wasn't a feel. I felt like my brain physically shook in my head.
Inner headache. I love that, mate. I absolutely love that. Yeah. I must admit, as the the days went on last year, it did kind of like lose its like smoothness.
A little bit.
Very, very, very rough indeed.
Which does take away from the experience a lot, doesn't it? Because the whole point of it is, you're in the quick transitions and the airtime hill. For me, you just couldn't enjoy it with that roughness. Because
you're kind of bracing yourself for these elements, like this is going to hurt, and instead of enjoying it, you're kind of bracing it for it. But yeah, so you kind of. As you're coming out of the actual indoor area, which is brilliant, it's fantastic. I love that bit. And then I think they've done a few kind of like chains and stuff there, and you even got the big TV screens, which say obviously game over. Yeah. Absolutely love that with the whole laughing with Billy the Clown. Is it Billy the Clown? I want to say Billy.
Billy, I think it is.
I'm sure
Billy.
It's Billy, yeah. And you got that vertical lift, like you say, ridiculously high. I believe it's something like, I don't even know how tall it is. Is it like 100 feet or 110 feet?
Yeah, it is 100 feet, 30 meters, yeah. 100
and
feet.
Obviously with the degrees of, oh my gosh, and that is so intense. Because you've been on some before where they just stop you, and then it kind of goes.
Yeah, I love that it just takes you straight over. It's that beyond vertical. I think it's like 100 degrees it hits.
Yeah, something like that.
Which is insane, isn't it? It's just so much fun.
And then obviously you just miss out on blades, and then you come round. Like
straight
I said,
to the Immelman. Gorgeous Immelman.
I can't say that, so I'm glad you said that.
Immelman.
Immelman. Yeah, there it is. But yeah, like I said, and then that's when it all kind of goes wrong outside. It's kind of, you're just going around and you're just doing, a few airtime hills.
I do like the airtime hill for me is really intense. And this season, when it was running smoother, I thought that was knockout. But yeah, I just think a couple more little things maybe.
I think the whole thing should have been indoors.
Or maybe a bit of an outdoor section to get the people looking at it and attract the people then back indoors or something.
I don't think nothing, because the whole part of Saw is that you're in a warehouse and you got these traps everywhere and this and that. I just think that would have been so clever. And you could have done things like you could saw Billy there laughing his head off as you're going around, and I think they could have done that whole thing indoors, and I think it would have been a lot more successful. Don't get me wrong, it's a good ride, but I know a lot of people say, when you tell people about Saw, they always say the indoor bit. Now, what would it have been like if you said the whole thing was indoors?
Yeah.
But I have to say, Lee, if you could change anything about it, what would it be? And I got a rough idea what you're going to say, yeah?
I think, as always, I'd probably make it a bit longer, because it is a short ride. I feel like as you hit that final brake run, you're ready for more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've got me thinking, to be fair, with the whole indoor bit. Maybe I would have extended the indoor section, or I don't know, maybe head back into an indoor. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But overall, I think, after the TLC that it's had, with the way it's riding, it's definitely gone up in my ratings lately.
Wow. Okay. I think this thing as well off-ride looks incredible. I mean, you can stand anywhere and you can get some incredible shots. Like, for example, the plaza just outside where you got the police car there, the whole signage there with the whole
right at the front
ride.
Drop, the first drop.
Yeah, I mean, it's placed beautifully, and overall, I think it's a very, very pretty ride, if you could even say that, off-ride when you first look at it.
Even though it's like a gruesome theme and, really, I like the fact that it's more of an adult theme.
Yes.
You don't get that a lot, do you? And I know the Swarm's kind of that cool, like post-apocalyptic. But with Saw, it is genuinely an adult IP. And I think that's just so cool.
And what I love about it is now that they have signed another 5-year contract with Twisted Pictures as well. So It's going nowhere. Obviously, they're improving a lot of stuff as well. So, Lee, I think it's time that we rated this sucker. So, Lee, what's it going to be?
Well, I'm gonna be sensible on this one. I love the ride. I do rate it very highly, but it just scrapes Ride It for me. It's not made it into my top 5, but it's certainly not up high.
Right, okay. That's interesting. Okay. With me, I'm going to have to top 5 it.
Way good. I'm quite glad that one of us has top 5 Saw, because it was really close for me.
Yeah, I'm going to have to top 5 it. I love the franchise of Saw. I love the theme music. I love it even more now because I've been wishing that they had the original soundtrack.
Yeah,
and now they've got that in there. Absolutely
it did make
incredible.
a difference as well, didn't it? In the station, it was really loud, and we were all like, no, no, no.
It was all pumped for it. It was fantastic. I do think it's a lot smoother than it has been. I know some people will be like, no, it's friggin' awful. I went on it yesterday. Yeah, it's, well, when we went on it, absolutely incredible. It really was smooth. But yeah, I'm going to
top 5. Love that.
Yeah. So guys, let us know what you would rate this. Would you ride it, pie it, or top 5 it in the comments below? Don't forget to follow us on our social medias on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and hit that bell icon. Every time we upload a new video, you will be notified. So I'm Dan.
And I am Lee.
And thanks for watching. And happy riding. See you in the next one.
Oh, wait.
Here we go, everyone.
Now let's leave from Inversion Addicts with the news.
I'm not setting your camera up.
Right, we're going to have to start this again, guys. He's absolutely knackered it. Roll it again, Dan. Not having that.
I need to set the camera up. 1 minute.